Some of the room types at Disney World that people dream about booking are simply overpriced. At the same time, some of the best values on property are hidden in plain sight.
If we were spending our own money today, these are the 5 room types we would book right now and the 3 we would never pay for again.
So let's get started with one that we would book today. And that is the preferred room at Pop Century. So at Pop Century, the preferred room is going to give you very close proximity to the Skyliner, so you get that great transportation. It would be a short walk, and you're also going to have the short walk to the main lobby area, everything Pop, where the food court is. Pop Century is a decent sized resort, so if you're staying on the outer edges of it, that can be kind of a longer walk to those things like the transportation and the food. So that's why we're recommending the preferred room there. You're still getting that good value price for a budget stay at Disney World. Oftentimes the preferred room is not much more money at that resort than the standard resort view room is. It's not a huge room. It is the smallest room type. Well, not the smallest room. It's the smallest standard room type at Disney. It does sleep 4 people. Comes in the configuration of 1 king, or you can get the 2 queens.
Yeah, so it's a Murphy queen that pulls down and then another queen bed. Yeah.
Right. It has the Pop Century theming in the room. I mean, it's your basic value room, but it does get the job done at a good price. And again, that preferred room location at Pop Century, short walk to the Skyliner, one of the best values at Disney World.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that, although I still don't think it's a bad value if you have to book a standard room there, either to save a little bit of money or because that's all they have available. I definitely think it's still a much better value than the first never again on our list, and that is the Little Mermaid room at the Art of Animation Resort. So the Little Mermaid room, if you're familiar at all with the Art of Animation Resort, it is made up of 3 sections that have family suites that will sleep up to 6 people. And then you have the section that is like motel style, just like your other value resorts, and it's Little Mermaid themed. Those rooms are going to be your standard rooms. They sleep 4, 3 to 4, I guess, because you can get a king bed or you can get the 2 queen configuration. The rooms there are not any better than any of the other value resort rooms, and they cost a lot more. They typically don't offer as many discounts on those, or they're harder to find the discounted rooms, and they still are more expensive, even discounted, than the preferred rooms at Pop Century most of the time. And I just have a really hard time recommending that room to anyone or wanting to book it myself, unless somebody's just a big fan of Little Mermaid and they really want that theming. I really can't recommend it. It's a really far walk within that resort to any of the amenities, the food court, the main pool. There's just nothing. The Skyliner station, it's farthest from that. I just don't feel like there's really many positives about it that would make me want to book it again.
Yeah, you nailed it with the Mermaid room type. That it's nothing special, but you're paying. It's very similar to Pop Century room, but you're paying more.
Yes.
I like to think of the Little Mermaid section at Art of Animation as Disney's Mistake by the Lake. Because if you didn't know this, and if you were at Art of Animation, you would see exactly what we're talking about, where the Mermaid rooms, the buildings look different than the rest of the resort, which is those family suites that you had mentioned. And you have the motel style in the Mermaid section, and you have the hotel style of the rest of the resort. That's because those buildings were originally built and they were intended to be an extension of Pop Century.
Yeah.
So they're built in the same style as the Pop Century buildings. And then they changed their mind at some point and decided to do a whole different resort. I wish they would have extended Pop Century like they originally planned, and hey, still build Art of Animation, the family style suites, just do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Instead, they changed mid-course, and to this day, the mermaid rooms at Art of Animation, they just feel out of place at that resort, and they're definitely overpriced because they're priced higher than the Pop Century rooms across the lake, which are essentially the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, moving on to our next resort that we absolutely would book today.
The room type
or
at the resort.
Room type at the resort that we would book today. And that is a standard room, resort view, I think it would be called, at the French Quarter. And the reason that we would book the standard at French Quarter is because it's the smallest resort on property. So you don't have a long walk no matter where you are at that resort. So you can save a little bit of money, book the standard resort or standard room type. And we like those rooms a lot. They were recently renovated. It's the moderate tier, so you're getting a little bit more room in those than you get from the value rooms. Like I said, they're recently renovated. We really liked the decor.
Yeah, they're really cute.
They do only sleep 4, but you're getting that extra little bit of size over the value resorts. And we just have really enjoyed those rooms every time we've been there. They're spacious enough, and if you're looking for a little bit of an upgrade, but you're still not wanting to pay anything near those deluxe prices, then we think that this room type at this resort is the perfect choice.
Yeah, so French Quarter, the standard room at French Quarter is really a sweet spot that I recommend to a lot of people because I feel like it's really good for any travel type, any travel party type, whether it's a family of 4, a couple, a girls trip. It's really a good location, and any building you get in is going to be a short walk to either the boat to Disney Springs, the pool, the food court where you can go get some beignets, go to Scat Daddy's Lounge. There's only one bus stop. It's not a far walk from any of the buildings. So just a really good sweet spot for price and what you're getting at the resort, and you don't have to get a preferred room type. So it's what we love about it. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more travel content every week. Now, moving on to the next never again on our list is a resort where you really do have to book the preferred room. So, never again would we book the standard room at Disney's Port Orleans Riverside. The reason being because I have booked this a few different times and have not had the best experiences. It is a very large resort. And when you are in these standard rooms, which I will say the reason I booked it was because the standard rooms in the Alligator Bayou section are going to sleep up to 5 people because you can get 2 queen beds and then they have the little twin size Murphy pull down bed. So that worked really well for having 3 kids that I traveled with all the time, and my mom a lot of times back, a few years ago when they were younger. So it was a good room type for us to book and a fun resort, but we had some situations, one in particular that I think of a lot. I think my youngest was asleep in the room. He was probably a toddler at the time. We needed to eat, but we needed to bring it back to the room for he and my mom to be able to eat with us. It was torrential downpours for like 3 days straight. And at this point, so we're trying to go get the food, and our option is either carry all this food and drinks onto the bus, the internal bus that you take, or walk it through a downpour. The walkways were flooded. There were like animals flopping around in the water. I don't know what they were, but it wasn't fun walking past that. So I just don't love staying in the standard rooms there. And anytime I recommend that resort to anybody, I always recommend a preferred room at that resort.
Yeah, the only thing that I'll really add to that is I know the last time that I was in a standard room at Riverside, I just felt disconnected. I felt completely.
That's a good way to put it.
I felt completely disconnected from the rest of the resort, from the main hub there where your pool is and the food. It just really did feel disconnected. And
that boat to Disney Springs, that boat launch. Whereas at French Quarter, no matter where you are, you're going to be close to it. There, you're really far from it if you're in most of those standard locations.
That's true. And this is going to apply to Preferred as well. But with Preferred, at least you have the advantages of being close to everything internally. But in the standard room, you're not going to have that. And you're also going to have that bus transportation that does have several stops.
Yes, it does.
Around the resort. All right, moving on to our next room type that we absolutely would book today. And we feel like this one is a true hidden gem at Disney World. What we're talking about is the Tower Deluxe Suite at Coronado Springs. This room type is a club level room type at Coronado Springs. And a lot of people don't realize this, but Coronado Springs is the only non-deluxe level resort at Disney World that offers a club level lounge. And then there are several room types there that are club level room types. But the thing about the Tower Deluxe Suite is you're getting a lot of space there. It really functions as like a 1-bedroom suite. You have a private king bed with a door, closes off. You have 1.5 baths in this room. You have the suite set up, so like the couch and the couple of extra chairs. It's a very spacious room that you're getting that really, like I said, functions as a 1-bedroom, but it's at a good price. We, I think, had a pass holder was it a pass holder discount?
I think we did get the pass holder rate on that one, but it was also offered at I think it was like a 30% off summer rate. Yeah.
But the price we paid for that room, I am almost certain, was under $500.
It was under $500, just under $500 a night.
And so you're getting that huge, spacious room. You're getting club level lounge access. It was very nice.
It was.
We really loved it, and I feel like that it is a great value, especially for maybe a larger family.
I think it sleeps 4, but either way, like there's so much space in there. We had 4 in our party on that trip, and it was more than enough space for all of us to not be just on top of each other all the time. Definitely better than a standard room.
And some privacy too. You know, maybe if you have like, if you're traveling for adults or older kids, something of that nature, then this room would work really well. And the other thing is, this is a bit confusing about Coronado Springs and these club level rooms especially. So this room that we're talking about is the Tower Deluxe Suite. It functions as a 1-bedroom. They have another room type there that is called a 1-bedroom suite.
They do.
Club level 1-bedroom suite. I think it is a little bit bigger than the Tower Deluxe Suite that we're talking about. So you're getting a little bit more space.
Yeah.
But it's priced quite a bit more. And we definitely think the sweet spot here.
The sweet spot.
Yeah, the sweet spot.
The Tower Deluxe Suite, yes. Yes. And for that price, you know, and especially maybe you're someone that's thought, oh, it'd be nice to try club level sometime, but you look at those deluxe club level prices and you think, maybe not. This is not too bad of a price to experience that and try it out. Yeah, and the club level there, we were impressed with it. It's really large, has really good food options. They were really good with our allergies, and I was just happy with that whole experience. So that just adds another level to it. And I can tell you, not all club levels are worth the money. We'll get to that on another episode one day, but that is the truth. All right, but we're going to move on to another room that we would book today. And that's especially if you have a very large party. That is the 2-bedroom Preferred Villa at Saratoga Springs Resort. So we came upon this room by complete accident. We wanted our Disney fix right when they reopened after COVID, and only a few resorts were open, and Saratoga was one of them. So we booked, took our daughter down there with a friend of hers, and we booked a studio at Saratoga. And we walk into the room, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, this is not a studio. I think they put us in the wrong room. It was my first thought. Yeah. And then we realized, no, they had pixie dusted us and given us a 2-bedroom villa. And this place was just amazing. It had just been renovated at that time. So beautiful. We had a view of Disney Springs from our balcony. This room, when you walk in, you have like a little foyer area. You've got a full living room. You have a Murphy bed that comes down that's like a queen size Murphy bed. You have a twin size like chair sleeper that you can sleep someone in. There's a full kitchen, washer and dryer. Then you have a bedroom with a king bed, full bathroom with a soaking tub, a very nice shower, and then another separate bedroom with 2 queen beds and a full bath. Again, very nice, very spacious. We then go back a few months later because we loved it so much. We went back with family, extended family. There were 8 of us in the party, and we stayed a few nights. We were not on top of each other by any means. We had enough space. We were able to hang out in the living room together, play some games, just to spend some time together and then go off to our rooms and get some rest. It's really nice. I love it. You're not going to find a cheaper 2-bedroom on property. And even at the preferred location, it's still cheaper than even some 1-bedrooms at other villas or DVC properties. So just a really good value. I just checked it recently, and you could get the preferred location on a discounted rate for for about $700 a night. And that's sleeping up to 8 people. So that's a great deal.
Yeah, and it's perfect if you're traveling with a party that you can split the cost.
Oh yeah, that makes it even better.
Then you talk about the value, you're barely paying more than what you would pay for a moderate room. Mm-hmm. But you're getting a whole lot more space. Even though it's shared, it's still a whole lot more space. You're getting like a full kitchen. Mm-hmm. You're staying at a deluxe level property, so you're getting the deluxe perks like extra park time, things like that. And I know you mentioned the spacious layout too. We really liked just the decor of those rooms. We thought they were very pretty rooms, very nice, absolutely great value, the best value on property, we believe, for the large groups.
I would agree.
So that brings us to our last resort on our list that is one that we are saying that we would not spend our money on again. This one might be controversial, but it's the Grand Floridian Theme Park View room. So here's the deal. We've stayed at the Grand Floridian several times. We've had theme park view rooms a couple of times. We've had resort view rooms several times. The thing is, if theme park view is really that important to you, then we feel like you're better off going to Polynesian or going to Contemporary.
Yes.
We think those views are better, and at least in the case of Contemporary, maybe sometimes the Polynesian, but also a little bit cheaper than the Grand Floridian room. But the thing is with Grand Floridian is they happen to also have a lot of resort view categories or room types that actually offer still a good view, whether it be a water view or a partial park view, or partial firework view. We've had that happen a couple of times.
We have. Our resort view rooms there have been actually really good views for what we're paying for that room.
Yeah, and it's significantly cheaper than paying for the theme park view. Now, it's not guaranteed.
Right.
So don't watch this video and say, oh, we can go get a resort view room
and be able to see the fireworks.
Yeah. That's not guaranteed at all. But there are several rooms that does end up happening there. So it's a gamble. But again, that's why I said, if theme park view is something that you don't want, like I want theme park view for sure, then I just wouldn't stay at Grand Floridian.
Right.
I would stay at one of the other two. If it's not that big of a deal and you love Grand Floridian, then hey, we love Grand Floridian also. Mm-hmm. But we would get the resort view.
That's right. And moving on, our final what we would book right now, it's similar theme, but one we actually would splurge on. We have splurged on, and that is the contemporary theme park view room. I just feel like you cannot get a more magical view than what you get in that room. The room is big. The room is either you're going to have a king size bed or you're going to have two queens, and then there is a fifth sleeper, like pull down twin size fifth sleeper. So you can sleep up to 5 in that room. But then you have your large balcony and just the best view, and I think all of Walt Disney World from that room. You can see the monorail going by. You can see the ferry boats coming and going. You can see Grand Floridian, Polynesian. You can see the buses coming and going. Of course, the castle, Space Mountain, the fireworks. It's just amazing. We could sit out there all day and just watch everything come and go and all the hustle and bustle. So I feel like at least, especially if you are a Disney fan, at least one night, stay in that room type, because it is worth the splurge. You're gonna pay, I think discounted right now, it was coming in at around like $750 a night. You're not going to see it a lot cheaper than that, but again, the rooms at
we have seen it cheaper
than that
on discounts. I mean, especially the pass holder discount, but we have seen it even in the lower 600s.
Yeah,
but you're right.
Yeah, it's usually around that. Sometimes it gets higher depending on the season. Usually, though, you are going to get it at a little bit better rate than you are a theme park view at Polynesian or Grand Floridian, and it really is just a better view than you're going to get at either of those. So, for that reason, I feel like we would splurge on that right now, especially for one night. I don't know if I'd stay there for an entire multi-day trip, but a weekend or one night, definitely, especially one time. If you're a big Disney fan, you have to do that room at least once.
It's definitely going to be a splurge. It is the highest cost room on our list of the rooms that we're saying that we would book. But it is a magical experience for a Disney fan. So if that is something that you can swing, then that's the deluxe splurge that we would recommend.
So those are our 5 rooms we'd book right now. 3 we would not pay for again. If you enjoyed this video, we'd love for you to visit our channel. We have more Disney content already there and more to come. And we'll see you next time.